text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab, we could run up. Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My look, yeah, made the realest ones nervous. But if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. This text, I know it's a toss-up. Ashamed who I was, now I'm paid by the sentence. Taking my time with it. Baby, give me yours, so I could get them butterflies trapped in your rib cage. Let me know we on the same page. Give me with a text, voice note or an emoji. Waiting all day for your name on the ID. So if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. And we could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. Just text, I know it's a toss-up. But I hate the fact that we lost touch. Yeah, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Lost touch. live rent free in my mind. Moody. 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 Oh, you big Moody. I crave love and attention, but I keep everybody at a distance. If I build it, will y'all really come? Bought all these panties, but I really don't wear none. I like boys and I like girls, but I love my baby. Some may judge, but Emmanuel is still God within me. Yeah. I don't drink liquor, but it's something about a champagne toast. Still can't swim, but I sure could float. I rip the water parasite, but all the elements live rent free in my mind. Yeah. Moody. 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 I am on an endless journey through eternity.
It's the High Powered Podcast. Lit conversations, debates, and advice that keep you turned up.
Whatever you do, don't tell the truth. If you really love them, lie to them. You supposed to lie to a woman. You only be honest to the ones you don't love and don't like. Shit. But the rest of them, you learn to lie to them because you love them, homie. You can't be honest with no woman you love. Because she can't handle the truth.
I saw situations that she was in that I felt very bad for. I was like, I would have never did it like that. We was always 100.
Damn.
I will always be honest with a woman. Women don't want you to be honest with
Now she dating that bisexual artist from Europe.
Damn.
Women don't want you to be honest with them. That's
not true.
Lesson I've learned.
I don't have no lies to tell you. You're not going to be the only woman that I ever. That's it. It's illogical.
The truth is, ladies, you demand men to lie to you because you don't like the truth. See, according to my 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You, Chapter 33, The Polyman, A quote by David Ogilvy says, I never tell one client that I cannot attend his sales convention because I have a previous engagement with another client. Successful polygamy depends upon pretending to each spouse that she is the only pebble on your beach. Ladies, because of your narcissism and competition amongst other women, you want to be told that the world revolves around you. You want his eyes only on you. You want his genitals only with you. So because it ain't the man's nature, men lie to you and you beg them to lie to you because you can't handle the truth. And not only do they think you can't handle the truth, this what else he say.
So in your experience, women who believe the lies, what do you say about them?
They live happily ever after.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Women who pretend to believe the lies live happy, peaceful, drama, stress-free lives.
Really? Because y'all seem real stressed out to me. Real confused why a man doing you this way and that way.
The woman trying to get to the truth, she have nervous breakdowns, she loses her hair, her weight fluctuates, and she's miserable throughout half her life. I promise you. Because the truth hurts. Because the truth hurts. The truth will shatter you. I can't believe he was doing me like this. Well, stop believing it then, bitch.
Yeah, the truth hurt at first, but it'll set you free. So the reality is, it's women who losing their mind and gaining weight and everything that believe the lies. The woman that believed the truth and allow it to hurt for the moment, she becomes free and happy. So if you want to stop lying to yourself and begging men to lie to you, the first step is to get the game 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. Amazon, Audible, and Apple Books. The next step is to sign up for my Love, Men, and Manipulation Decoded workshop. Because the key is to learn love and learn how to do it yourself. Just hit the link tree in my bio and you can register for my Love, Men, and Manipulation Decoded workshop. Stop playing games with your life, ladies.
All right. Yes.
How y'all doing? How are you? Well, it's been a while, right? I'm going to YouTube. Y'all feel free to come over here and watch me on YouTube. I will see y'all later. YouTube at the Queen Maker. Okay, well, so I hope you all had a wonderful week. It is Friday, August 15th. And it's Friday, August 15th. Hopefully that you all have started seeking internally for your happiness. I'm just here to point a mirror and get us to analyze some things in this life. If you have a little bit of respect for me and you're watching, if you will please click the thumbs up and like the show, I'd appreciate it. All right. So I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time, but somebody's back in the media, and that somebody is Sha'Carri Richardson. I have not been a Sha'Carri Richardson fan ever. I have not been a Sha'Carri Richardson fan ever since the whole weed thing. And when that came out, you know, everybody likes to make excuses. I'm just not big on excuses. But even after that, even after the disqualification, how her presence was, how she spoke on the media, let me know what kind of person she was. You can be talented and still be a terrible person, right? And what Sha'Carri had already showed herself then. She had already showed the type of person she was then. I don't really typically like to harp on people's appearance. But a lot of times your appearance tells a lot about your mentality too. So this is somebody who likes to wear these thick broom eyelashes, long nails, got tattoos everywhere. Tells you what type of, it really does tell you her mentality. Her look matches her mentality. And you know her mentality because of how she talk and how she act. So the whole avatar matches everything. And this time, her being in the media is for something that I have said quite often. You know, when people look at me, they make the argument that I'm trying to make everybody gay or bring lesbian relationships. And even if I'm not talking about relationships and I'm just speaking on the mentality of a male or just humans in general, out of nowhere, somebody will say, well, lesbian relationships have the highest domestic violence rates. And my argument, my rebuttal to that is in comparison to what? In comparison to what? What, heterosexual relationships? Oh, the relationships where half the data is not reported? The only data that's being reported is when a man hit a woman, but not when a woman hits the man? You know, it's still domestic violence. It's still domestic violence. Just half the data ain't being reported. Because women are very violent. Women are very violent. They're very aggressive. And women are liars. Women are liars. Women are deceitful. And they like to play the victim. They like to pretend and hide behind an illusion that they like to cast of weakness. Well, Sha'Carri Richardson actually showed this in broad daylight. Sha'Carri Richardson showed this in broad daylight, how women typically act. And women are in support of her. Women are in support of her, which tells you what women agree with. And if women agree with it, it means that they are in alignment with it. And what they are in alignment with tells you a lot about them. So what I want to do is just look at, I just want to watch the camera footage. We're going to start off with the camera footage. Right.
Trump is going to die on the 24th.
Mm-hmm. Let's see this. This is this right here. All right. So there we go, right here. There's Sha'Carri, right there. Now watch her. That's what women do. Look at her, putting her hands on him, following him, all up in his face. Mm-hmm. Wow, very aggressive. Very aggressive. See, but Sha'Carri had already showed the type of person she was anyway, long time ago. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, women would be screaming a different tune, and he probably would have been criticized. Now, this is how women act in private. This is how they act at home. Women like to provoke men. Women like to be all up in a man's face like, hit me, motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit. Spitting on him, push. Now, this is the stuff that don't get reported. Men don't report this kind of stuff. These numbers don't get reported in the domestic violence. Now, we see this on camera. We see what she doing.
Who was talking to you? Was there someone talking to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Babe.
Did you talk to her? She been drinking?
So this is the position that Christian Coleman puts me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it.
Did she just say she didn't put her hands on him? She just said that she didn't put her hands on him.
With letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it.
I just want to get your side.
Okay, absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri. Thank you so much, Sha'Carri Richardson.
Hey, Sha'Carri.
And I'm gonna do my part.
See, that's how women do. See, now she being the aggressor. But then when the cops come, she want to put on this, all this cooperative, high-pitched voice and smiling while she's sitting up here lying with a straight face. Lying with a straight, this is what women do. That's the type of thing. And women side with this. They side with this.
So you can do your best, document everything. I would never. I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now?
Oh, no, it's a long...
I didn't assault him, though.
We have video cameras.
I literally...
She say she didn't assault him. She didn't. She denied that. She said, I didn't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I didn't assault him. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But this ain't all of it, because this has been cut.
We were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
Wait a minute. All this talking that you doing, calling him a coward, and now you want him to come save you. You don't want nothing to do with him. You pushing him, being the aggressor, following him all around, and now you want to ask him to come save you. This is why women cannot be trusted, because women do this all the time. Women do this all the time. She got caught this time, though.
He doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not going to resist. But I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing...
Look. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. I did nothing. This is what women do. They just lie. They lie with a straight face and hide behind being a woman. And women are so quick to believe a woman as soon as she do this mess. Women are notorious for this.
This to me, and he's the man in the situation. I'm gonna.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not her saying you gonna do this to me when he the man in this situation. Meanwhile, she was the aggressor. Why you doing this to me? He the man in the situation. Ma'am, you was following him all around, pushing him, antagonizing him. I don't trust women. When I started doing this YouTube channel, I was completely unaware of women being this wicked. Women being this evil, women being this deceitful, because I was not like this. And I got a taste of that right there. Straight liars. Women think they can do whatever they want to do to you. And then you just supposed to take it. And they supposed to be able to blame somebody else for their behaviors.
Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
He doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in the situation, I'm gonna comply. Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Like, he ain't even the one that called the police. He ain't even the one that called the police. Somebody say, so you the exception. Baby, I don't behave that like y'all. I don't. I don't behave like y'all. I don't think like y'all. You don't think like me. Because y'all can't even understand my train of thought. You always lost. That tell you we ain't the same. We ain't the same. I don't just lie on people. I don't play the victim. I don't throw hissy fits because somebody tell me no. And I can't get what I want out of them, so let me tear them down. Let me try to set them up. I don't do this shit. This is what women do collectively, though. Y'all notorious for this mess. Y'all notorious for this mess.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Look, she say, I'm going to go to jail because of you right now. I'm going to go to jail because of you right now. Ma'am, you going to jail because of yourself. What you mean? Ma'am, you the one running around there, pushing and following him and antagonizing him. But because your ass got caught and they saw you assaulting him and they come over there because he ain't the one that called the police. He ain't the one that called them. You got caught. And now you want to shift the blame to him. And then you wonder why don't nobody take women seriously. Because this is the truth about your behaviors. This is the truth about your mentality. You always play the victim and you be the aggressor a lot of times. You do stuff. You throw rocks and you hide your hand. You indulge in your desires and then you shift the consequences to somebody else. You always up this You either pull tears, pull crocodile tears, increase and heighten your voice, smile like you so innocent, and then you wonder why nobody believes you. Because if this wasn't caught on camera, then they'd have went after old boy. But I'm glad it was caught on camera.
I'll never f you again. Ever.
You gotta go this way.
Okay. Can we please, like, hold these, like, protect the shoulders or something? Like, this is, like, completely uncomfortable. Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not gonna resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off.
You see, now as aggressive as she was, here she go. No. This why you don't listen to them. This is the very reason why you do not take women's tears and they shit seriously, because you can't tell when she's lying. There's a reason that you have to ask, what did she do? Because this is the truth about women right here.
I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just gonna be your transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I know you're not, but
I'm
unfortunately
not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
Do you see this person who was just in there bowing up and pushing him and acting all crazy, playing like she's fucking Minnie Mouse, talking like she Minnie Mouse? Come on. Sha'Carri Richardson. My boyfriend. You got to laugh in these people's face. You got to laugh. Because are you serious? And everybody always got an excuse for these chicks. Every excuse in the book, never holding these chicks accountable for their goddamn behaviors. It's always some reason why she is fucked up.
Can you take a seat in the car, please?
You know what? I'm not resisting. I will sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me.
And now she like a fucking toddler, a goddamn brat. Ma'am, you was in there acting like a fucking miniature Suge Knight. Ma'am, you was like a little fucking chihuahua running around there trying to attack somebody. Now you want to act like Polly Pocket. Now you want to act like Polly Pocket. There, you're not even listening to me. Can't stand these. I can't stand these bitches.
Take these off.
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I know you're not, but
I'm
unfortunately
not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
Can you take a seat in the car, please?
You know what? I'm not resisting. I will sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had to argue with my boyfriend. Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'Carri.
You have to go ahead and...
Acting like a goddamn 2-year-old. Ma'am, you was in there assaulting that dude. You was in there assaulting him with no problem. And now you want to act like Sha'Carri. It's Sha'Carri. Comes off. And somehow, and women want you to keep supporting them. They want you to turn a blind eye as they use these weapons to even sabotage you. Women want to be able to get away with murder and don't nobody say nothing to them. Women want you to be able to believe their tears. They want you to fall by the wayside with these high-pitched ass voices, sounding like a goddamn chipmunk. And if you don't believe it, you're against women. You're a misogynist. Women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than men. This is a stone cold narcissist right here. And that's the behavior of most women. That's the thought process of most women.
This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
Close that damn door on her ass.
Miss Richardson. So no. So one thing, just one thing.
Not her doing the typical female shit. Since the other shit wasn't working, what she finna do? She finna start crying. Since the high-pitched Minnie Mouse Polly Pocket voice didn't work, since the smile, oh, I'll give you everything. I'll give you everything that you need, officer. Yes, I'll cooperate. Since that didn't work, and they still put them handcuffs on your ass. And since the temper tantrum didn't work, and you're kicking, since that shit didn't work, the only thing you got left outside a box, because you can't, it's a woman there, you can't even offer them no box. You tried to say, I'm Sha'Carri Richardson. That shit didn't do nothing. The only thing that you could do now is pull out the tears. And that shit ain't work either. Look.
This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
Miss Richardson.
So no. So one thing, just one thing.
No,
my boyfriend.
One thing. I just want
What do
you to
you need me to do?
So they searched you out here, okay? Once we go to the jail facility, they're gonna search you again. If there's anything that they missed, it might be considered a
I don't
felony
have
under-
anything
Okay, I just
on me
wanna
but
give
my
the opportunity.
corset.
Okay, all right.
I'm letting you know right now. I have shoes on and my corset. I don't have any
And I'll
weapons
hear you out,
or
okay? I just need
anything.
you to just be calm for me. I know
But
it's
that's
a
not
bad
fair.
situation.
I argued with my boyfriend.
I
You're taking
wasn't
me
there.
to jail.
I'm just gonna try and help
You're
you the best I
gonna
can.
take me to jail because I argued with my boyfriend.
Who was talking to you?
God dang narcissists. If women can't use box to manipulate somebody, they use tears. PT. Pussy and tears. That's all women got. And if you don't co-sign this sick behavior, then they want to tear you down. They want to destroy you and burn you alive. They want to burn down the whole world if they can't get their way. But women they like to be abusers behind the scenes. Women are abusive. They passive aggressive all the time. For some reason, they don't think passive aggression is aggression and abuse. They don't think that. They don't think that a woman putting their hands on anybody is worth. You just hurt. Oh, somebody hurt you, bitch. It was probably you. Because you think you can do whatever you want to do and nobody holds you accountable. Women are allergic to accountability. Period. Women are allergic to accountability. They are used to blaming somebody else for their behaviors all the time. And if you tell them about themselves, they always deflect. That's what they do. They deflect. But Sha'Carri Richardson is just an example of how women behave. You do this behind the scenes. This is what you align with. Women align with this stuff. Women never consider that women are actually wrong, right? If a woman come on crying about somebody, she automatically is instantly believed. Women don't ever question her ass. Women never question the behavior of women. And women believe that being a girl's girl is supporting each other's fucked up behavior. It's not your fault. It's okay. It's him. He did that. You should just leave. Even though a lot of them be the main ones starting shit. Women like to tell half truths and flip the narrative. And y'all have seen, because several times I have read anonymous posts. I've read anonymous posts where a woman writes in trying to vilify the man, and I can easily see through the BS while she's trying to paint herself as the victim. And women always do this. They like to paint themselves as the victim. Anytime a relationship ends, the woman is always going to be the one that ain't never did nothing. She ain't never did nothing. And the more you watch women, listen to women, talk to women, teach women, the more you realize that women are a major problem in all their relationships, in all their friendships, in their work, in everything. And it makes sense to why people just either quit on them or just tell them what they want to hear to keep the peace down. It makes sense why men just let you be in a relationship by yourself and just cheat on you. You start to realize and make sense of all that. She not gonna resist. And if you tell women about their behaviors, they want to get violent. Being women's empowerment for women, here's what I learned. Women taught me that women's empowerment is blaming men and painting women as victims and supporting anything that women do. That's what they taught me women's empowerment is. And I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to weakness. I don't subscribe to victimhood. Women like to be victims. They perpetual victims, even though they're aggressors. Even though they do the stuff that they do, in a woman's mind, she always right. In a woman's mind, she's always right. Let me see. Mm. Um, mm. Somebody see somebody say women, not female. Here's the thing. Everybody wants, humans they desperately want to be called man and woman. But I don't see men and women. It ain't nothing but a bunch of males and females running around here. I need y'all to understand that being a woman is a state of mind. It's built on principles. There has to be a matriculation process from going from male to man and from female to woman. And humans never actually make that transition. What makes a male and a female is their reproductive organs. That goes for plants, animals, and anything that reproduce, male and female. Your being male and female is based on your reproduction. That's all y'all care about. As adult males and females, all you all care about is sex and producing a bunch of babies. Your whole life is built on sex, survival, and reproduction. That makes you male and female. To matriculate into man and woman requires a whole host of principles that y'all don't even want to abide by. You're not interested in actually growing up. Y'all ain't never you just grow old. A human female is a female. And in the dictionary online, they say a quote unquote man is an adult male. You ain't nothing but adult males and females. That's all. You want to be women, but you out here just recklessly having sex. Your IQ is 97, below the global average. You don't value education. You have no self-discipline. You don't have no virtues. It takes virtue, self-discipline, intelligence, higher level thinking, decorum to actually be men and women. And y'all ain't got none of that. You have no self-control. You're driven by your biology. That's what makes you male and female. All y'all do is grow older. You just grow sexually mature. That's it. You just grow sexually mature. You live your life for validation. You live your life for attention. You're males and females. You're not men and women. You want to be. No, you don't. You just want somebody to tell you that. You ain't that. You're females. You're females. I'm equitable. I don't say man and female. I call you both male and female. That's it. Males and it ain't nothing but a bunch of males and females all over the planet. Adult males and females who never grow up. The average person stops their development and be stuck at age 14. The average adult is 15 years old. The average adult is 15 years old. Arrested development. The average adult is in a state of arrested development, still driven by ego, still driven by their genitals, still driven by codependency. When I became a man, I put down childish things. That's what the quote says. Nobody ever told you what those childish things were. I know what those childish things are. And I see that it ain't nothing but a bunch of children. And I wouldn't, if you're interested in learning what those childish things are, then you just got to come to my coaching programs. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck in adolescence. You're just going to be a 50-year-old adolescent. 50-year-old adolescent, still out here searching for dopamine hits. Still out here searching for a caretaker. Looking for your mama in a relationship and looking for your daddy in a relationship. Hey, big daddy, I want to feel taken care of. Come take care of me. Spend on me. Child. You talk about men being children. Oh my God. Women are even more unevolved than them. None but a bunch of kids out here having kids. Ain't no men and women out here. Just a bunch of males and females. Hey, I ain't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. Women's idea of being a woman is being desperate, lazy, a concubine, naive, and childish. That's women's idea of being a woman. Being a pretty sex object that men grovel over, waiting to be picked so that they can be taken care of. That's women's idea of being a woman, fighting over attention. You really think that's grown woman vibes? Huh? Do you think fighting over male attention and being self-centered, do you really think that's being a grown woman? Baby, that's a child. Sitting there like a dependent, waiting on somebody to take care of you because you can't stand on your own and take care of yourself. You can't take care of yourself emotionally. You can't take care of yourself financially. You can't think for yourself. You need somebody to think for you, pay for you, tell you what to do, how to. Yo, that's a child. And that's what most women most chicks are functional adolescents. They're functional adolescents. They can be taught to do a job. They can be taught to do repetitive work, and they do that. But when you ask them to think and stand on their own and have courage, a lot of them buckle. They're afraid of the world, and they need a man to parent them. Women out here looking for parents. And that's the epitome of womanhood. Playing dress up, playing make-believe. At the highest adult level, they ain't stopped playing Barbie Land. They took Barbie Land and tried to bring that into real world. The epitome of womanhood is fighting to see if you can be the one that is able to make your childhood fairy tale land come true. The average woman's idea of womanhood is some shit I don't want nothing to do with. Most women think that my thought process is manly, which tells you what womanhood is. Because women don't think that you're supposed to be responsible. Women don't actually think you're supposed to be a leader. Women don't actually think you should be assertive, stand your ground. They don't think that you're supposed to have confidence. Everything that I am, women think is a male mentality. So if I got a male mentality, what the hell is a fucking female mentality? the exact opposite. The exact opposite. Laziness, naivete, lack of clarity, gullibleness, insecurity, timid. That's what women think womanhood is. And the epitome, the height of womanhood is trying to aspire to be a siren, a high-dollar hoe that can get the male's attention. I don't want nothing to do with that description. I don't want nothing to do with that description of quote-unquote womanhood. But that's womanhood for most women. Dress up, playing dress up, being emotionally insecure, being competitive over attention. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't. Let me tell you something. Wisdom was depicted as a woman. The 4 cardinal virtues is depicted as a woman. Let me tell you something. When it comes, lazy is doing repetitive domestic labor. Repetitive domestic labor that does not engage your critical thinking faculties, that doesn't engage your creative faculties. Women do not want to engage their creative faculties, nor do they want to engage their critical thinking faculties. Women want to do easy shit, like play dress up and sit around and wait for somebody to take care of them, and in return they want to go cook. That don't take no talent. That don't take no actual work. Mental work is far more taxing than manual labor, and women want to do what's easy, which is manual labor and laying on their back. That's what you want to do. That's lazy. That's lazy. And just because you stuck in the house doing what's easy to do, which is a lot of domestic labor, which is what you want to do, you want to do that, and you exhausted doing that, you don't get to say you ain't lazy because you chose to go the easy route as opposed to challenging your mind. Wisdom was a woman. Ain't nothing wise about being a goddamn domestic servant, a goddamn sex slave. Ain't shit wise about that. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, cardinal virtues, which is high level, which requires a lot of goddamn on effort. Ain't nothing wise about doing the opposite of that. Mental work is far more taxing than manual labor. When you got to try to figure out a problem and you got to constantly plan and create and all that, that keep you up for hours and days. Ma'am, it takes nothing to go in there and cook the shit that y'all cook. It ain't like y'all creative chefs. Y'all just throw some spaghetti on the stove, some stroganoff in a box. Stop acting like you working this. You don't want to use this. You don't even want to use that thing. You want to outsource thinking to a man. That's what you want to do. You outsource thinking to a man. You don't want to use your brain. Y'all say it all the time. You got trends on social media about not wanting to use your brain, that you turn your brain off when your man is around. Right? Come on. And if somebody tell you that you can do something other than laying on your back begging for crumbs, then you want to fight them. Let me tell you something. True brainwashing is brainwashing you to do some stuff that you don't want to do. Getting you to want to do some stuff you don't want to do. Let me tell you something. Women don't have to be brainwashed to be loose sexually. Women want to be loose. Women want to be able to have their fun in the name of riding a peacock carousel. You want the princess treatment. You want the fairy tale. People got to brainwash you to get your education first and leave them little pissy tail head boys alone. They got to brainwash you to want something other than being a sex slave at the house. Ain't nobody got to brainwash you to want to do this sex crap. You want to do that. You want to do that. You don't want to work. You don't want to go outside and work. You want to be at the house being taken care of by a man because you're lazy. We got to convince you that you can do something other than that. Look, they even got memes out here. They even got memes. Look at this meme. I just wanted to show y'all this. Damn. They got to. Women want to blame everybody else for their desires. And then they want you to align with them. They want you to align with that crap. Man, look at this. Look. They even got memes circulating around the internet. Somebody trying to give you a brain. I just want you to know how you're perceived, ladies. Everybody ain't lying. It's evident. Somebody try to hand you a brain and here you go, no thanks, I'm a woman. You don't want to use your mind. You want to be a slave. That's laziness. The fact that you running around social media telling the world that you turn your brain off when you with your man, you don't want to think. You don't want to think. And then you want to gaslight somebody like people just pulling this shit out of thin air. Like somebody just saying this shit just to say it. Ma'am, the world see you. The sad thing is you can't see your damn self. That's the sad part. Everybody see you but you. Look, you really got a whole TikTok trend of dodo birds. I don't want to think. I turn my brain off when I'm with my man. My man. Look at this. Look, and it's always a fucking bird. Not me using me not using my brain when I'm with my men.
There goes 2 exits to the left. My nearest exit is still in front of me. Well, that guy looks kind of suspicious. Make sure he doesn't get too close to her.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, that's his person home.
Your children, ma'am, your children, and 671,000 people like this. 671,000 people like this. Me turning my brain off, or me not using my brain when I'm with my men. With that damn white girl song running through her head. Dodo, you're a child. You're an eternal child. You ain't the only one. 1.5 million.
There goes 2 exits to the left. My nearest exit is still in front of me. Well, that guy looks kind of suspicious. Make sure he doesn't get too close to her.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, that's his person home.
I wouldn't. Listen, you're lazy. And then you don't want nobody to tell you lazy. Even though the evidence is all around you. You act like somebody just picking on you just for the hell of it. No, you don't want to use your brain. You want to outsource mental work and mental labor to a man. You're a child. You're looking for a parent. I'm the definition of turning my brain off with my man.
Turn that off right now, bro. Police for the hit there. You ain't paying no attention.
Look, listen to him. He say, man, the police finna hit and you ain't even paying no attention. You hear what he's saying? She's intentionally not paying attention. He like, man, the police over there doing this, that, and you ain't even paying attention. And women think this is cute. You think this is cute. And then you wonder why you getting kidnapped. You wonder why you getting lured into to places and your ass is never seen again. Because you don't want to use your brain. And then you think somebody just picking on you. No, ma'am, it's right here, all around you.
Police for the hit there. You ain't paying no attention. Doing this shit. Turn that off right now.
Look, he got to tell her to turn that. Look, the police finna hit their ass and you ain't paying no attention. Look, turn that off. You're children. Eternal children.
Of a lot of people, but there's a specific brand of women that I keep seeing on TikTok, and they just talk about how like when they're around like their man, they can just like literally just like coexist but not have like any thoughts. Like they just be on vibes. Like they can literally just show up, turn off their brain. Like one girl who's like a makeup creator even talked about how like she like left her phone and like didn't think anything of it, and like her man like automatically thought to like bring it for her because he's just like her brain for her basically, like when they're together. I envy women like this so bad because like genuinely, maybe it's just me, I don't know if I just have like a super nurturing spirit, but I've never met a man that like I didn't have to like cosplay as his mother. Like,
look at her talking about she being envious. I want to be that too. I want to be able to turn my brain off. I'm so jealous of women who can do that. And then you wonder why your ass gets trafficked. You wonder why a motherfucker get with you and dismember you. Because soon as you get with a man, you instantly want to turn your brain off. And then you wonder why you end up in dangerous, effed up situations. It's you. Look at you. Listen to you. And this is the epitome. This is what it means for womanhood. Your brand of womanhood, I don't want nothing to do with this mess. I don't want nothing to do with your version and your brand of womanhood. Because, see, a lot of y'all think that the way I think is masculine. You think the way that I think is manly. I think the way that you think is stupid. I think it's childish. We ain't the same people. Because look at y'all behavior. Look at your brain. Something is effectively wrong with it.
Literally cannot think of a single time where like I wasn't the person that was like leading everything, like having my brain on, planning things. Like I have always just been super motherly. Like I'm always the one that's like pushing you to.
Don't stop now. Don't stop. Get it. Why you pause? I hate.
Does anyone else?
I'm not.
No.
Jealous of a lot of people.
Does anyone else like shut their brain off whenever they're with their boyfriend? Because I swear, like before I met this man, like I was sharp. I was on top of things. I was on it. Like even now, I'm on it. Whatever. But once I step foot near my boyfriend, I feel like my brain shuts off and I just don't have to think anymore. And he'll always be like, Erica, like, what's wrong? Turn it on. And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And that's when I realized, hear me out, I feel safe. I feel like I've spent years just like hustling in this chronic grind culture and like juggling all these projects and all these people around me and just trying to manage everything. And it's to the point where like now whenever I'm with my boyfriend, like I just shut my brain off and like it's so peaceful and I just don't have to think. So yeah, like I might
I don't want nothing to do with y'all version of womanhood. Because my brain don't ever shut off. And I ain't finna shut it off. I don't give a damn who I'm around.
forget to do basic tasks like shut off the lights, but also like I feel safe, okay? So boyfriends, if your girlfriend shuts their brain off whenever they're with you, I think you should take it as a compliment. Does anyone else like...
Alright, she's on the inside. I don't see any cars coming. No water boys. We're all set to go.
I don't want love for Christmas. What's the thing I...
That's women. That's women. That's women collectively.
Alright, she's on the inside. I don't see any cars coming. No water boys. We're all set to go.
I don't want love for Christmas. What's the thing I...
That's 500,000 people that like this. The other one is 1.5 million, and the other one was another 500,000. Women like this. This what you want to do. You want to outsource thinking to a man. This is how you are. Your version of womanhood, I don't want shit to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with this shit.
No one talks about women who go from dating men where you had to have your brain on the entire time to being with a man where you literally are a damsel in distress 24/7.
You want to be a damsel in distress. Listen to the words that they're using. Listen to this. You get to be a damsel in distress 24/7.
No one talks about women who go from dating men where you had to have your brain on the entire time to being with a man where you literally are a damsel in distress 24/7. We don't talk about that culture shock enough. Because I'm just reminiscing over this date I went on a couple weeks ago at the park with this guy. And we were like packing up to like go home, whatever. And like, I literally did not know how to pack food because he was just taking the lead. Like I was sitting there confused as to like, how do I pack up food? He was like, are you okay? And I was like in my head, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. My brain was not plugged in. I don't even know what I was thinking. No one talks about.
When I was single, I was very like Miss Independent. I don't need a man. Like I'm gonna go get my oil changed. I'm pumping my gas. Like I was doing everything by myself. My last apartment, I actually moved out by myself Well, I hired some people, but I still was lifting heavy boxes and doing stuff. But now that I have a man, pump gas, I don't even know what side the gas tank is on. Like, what do you want me to do? And so now my Toro car has a flat tire, and he's like, oh, you need to call them and get a tire and drive it up there and get your tire replaced. I'm like, me? Do you want me to replace what? A tire? How do you do that? Like, I don't know how to do anything. And so now
this what you want to be. You want to be a motherfucker that don't know how to do shit. You want to turn your brain off and just be a pretty princess, and then you wonder why I call you lazy. And you wonder why I say you're lazy. You're mentally lazy. You're emotionally lazy. You got this dream of not doing shit. This is your ideal womanhood. And the way I think, you can't get along with that, because, see, you think my thought process is manly. You think this is what it means to be a woman. And we got two totally different ideas on what womanhood is. You want to be a dodo bird. Your idea of womanhood is dodo birdism. Dodo birdism. Chicken little. Chicken goddamn little.
I'm like, in a relationship, it's just like so different for me. Like, I just turn off my brain when I'm with him. And so the fact that he actually asked me to change my own tire, which I should be able to do, I don't need to be helpless now that I have a man, but I'm just like, help me. When I was single, I was very like, child, help me.
Once a woman feels like she can turn her brain off with you, you got her. Like, she is officially yours. You know, it's a lot of women out here, man, who are highly accomplished, who are in charge of a lot, who are constantly making decisions, constantly walking around with weight on their shoulders. You know, the circumstances, their lifestyle, all of these things depend on, you know, the decisions they make, what it is that they do. You know, so it takes a different level of safety for a man to instill in a woman, for her to feel like, you know what, I can just turn my brain off because my man got it.
They know you just want to turn your brain off. They know you just want to turn your brain off, and this how your ass get got. This how you get got. And then you wondering why you in the shit that you be in. And I can't help you. I'm all out of help. I'm all out of fucks to give at this point. Because, ma'am, we on two totally different mental wavelengths. Your wavelength is in hell.
You know those TikToks that are like, I can turn my brain off when my boyfriend's around? My brain is off. Yeah. Joe does everything. Joe knows the flights and the things and the moving. He does everything. And I'm just kind of like there for the aesthetics. It's kind of the dream. Like, I'm the creative director.
I'm there for the aesthetics.
You know those TikToks that are like, I can turn my brain off when my boyfriend's around? My brain is off. Yeah. Joe does everything. Joe knows the flights and the things and the moving. He does everything. And I'm just...
Y'all don't want partnership. You don't want an equal partner. You want to be a child. That's your ideal woman. You want a savior. And then you think I'm just saying stuff, like I'm just pulling this stuff out of thin air. No, I'm not.
That's one of the hottest things a man can do, is just let me turn my brain off. If you're
look at his face. He like, look at him.
That's one of the hottest things a man can do, is just let me turn my brain off. If you're trustworthy enough that I don't have to think and just follow you around, count me in, chief.
Yeah.
Holla.
Sign me up.
This how your ass get put into white vans. See, this how you get put into white vans and shipped off in a container. This how you get your bank accounts taken. This how you let a man come in and wreck your whole life because you're mentally and emotionally lazy. You want to outsource your brain to a man. This your highest aspiration. And then I'm wondering why, as the queen maker on the High Power podcast that I thought I told you about 1,000,000 damn times, I'm wondering why this shit ain't clicking with you. Because, baby, we on two totally different wavelengths. You ain't no queen. You don't want to be one. You a goddamn concubine. And I've been sitting up here talking to fucking slaves and concubines for 3.5 goddamn years, getting my blood pressure up for nothing. When they follow dodo birdism, Baduism, non-existent dodo birdism. That's they damn textbook. That's the textbook they read. I'd be damned if I raise my blood pressure trying to talk to y'all. You just want to turn your brain off.
Now, if you ain't got no sneaky link, no little fine shit, no little boo, none of that, and you single as a Pringle, these ain't
the moment a woman is in love with you, prepare to think for two people because her brain is going on annual leave. I promise you, any woman that's in love refuses to make a single decision when their man is around. You'll ask her, babe, are you hungry? I don't know. I'm gonna order food. If you want, you can have it later. What do you want to eat? I don't know. She knows it's date night and you're stepping out. But you have to ask her, babe, what's your phone battery on? 12%. Why is it not on charge? I don't know.
Look at you. Why can't you see yourself? As a woman, why the hell can't you see yourself? You think this is cute? Do you really think this is cute? That your ass don't know nothing and you can't do nothing? That a man has to realize that he got to think for you and him? Do you really think this is cute?
You know when it gets to a point that you have to ask her, what do you know? When you first meet these babes, they have the ability. The moment a woman is in love with you, prepare to think for two people because her brain is going on annual leave. I promise you, any woman that's in love refuses to make a single decision when their man is around. You'll ask her, babe, are you hungry? I don't know. I'm gonna order food. If you want, you can have it later. What do you want to eat? I don't know. She knows it's date night and you're stepping out. But you have to ask her, babe, what's your phone battery on? 12%. Why is it not on charge? I don't know. You know when it gets to a point that you have to ask her, what do you know? When you first meet these babes, they have the ability to run big companies like CEOs. But the moment love enters their heads, at best you have a personal assistant. There's not a single decision she's going to make without you. You guys have made it to the restaurant. It's time to order drinks and she always gets a strawberry daiquiri. The waiter now comes to ask, what drinks would you like? And she first looks at you. You're thinking, babe, you always get a strawberry daiquiri. What's going on? Oh, but babe, I want to know what you're getting.
Look, now you know he ain't lying, cause look at the women before that. I just want to turn my brain off. The walking around downtown, walking fast. Like, girl, what the hell do you know? You capable of running a company before your ass get a man. Soon as you get some of that Delulu juice, you just go fucking dumb. You just turn dumb. And they know that you turn dumb as a box of rocks. That's the reason why they screw you good and then ask you for money. Screw you good and then don't leave your house. And now you got a homosexual in there. This your idea of womanhood, girl. I don't want nothing to do with this. Because, see, your ass don't want to keep your legs closed. You don't actually want to go out here and do a divine purpose. You want to be a sex slave. You want to be a domestic slave. And everybody see it but your dumb ass. You're just a misogynist. Even though I show you the doggone evidence right in your face. Everybody telling your ass the same thing. Do you want to sit up here and act like you a victim? Don't even know what you want to drink. Soon as you get some of that Delulu juice, you done lost your damn mind. You can't think worth for nothing.
Highly though, it's kind of cute. You know, you just want us to be like, babe, come here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Just kiss her forehead again, take away more sense.
Look, kiss her forehead and take away some more sense. Look how they talking about your ass. I can't believe that I decided to play on a losing team. I decided to be the coach for a losing goddamn team, and I quit, goddammit. I quit. You on your forehead so you can lose some more sense. If that ain't the biggest slap in the face and disrespect, he said it with a smile on his face too. It's kind of cute. Just smile and kiss her on the forehead to take some more sense away from her dumb ass.
Let's get a strawberry daiquiri. What's going on? Oh, but babe, I want to know what you're getting. Slightly though. It's kind of cute. You know, you just want us to be like, babe, come here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Just kiss her forehead again, take away more sense. That even reminds me, I need to call this girl and make sure she's still breathing. The moment.
Dang. I ain't y'all coach. Hell no, I quit. That's throwing the towel. You on your own. You on your own.
I noticed that with girls. Girls will be on a...
Accept who I am.
This is all we want, right?
We're very simple.
Very simple. We want a man who acts like a man.
Girl, shut up. Ain't nothing simple about y'all ass. You can't even figure yourself out. We're very simple. No, you not. Stop. Stop with the line.
This is all we want, right?
We're very simple.
Very simple. We want a man who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things.
Leader.
Ooh, I don't need you to kill an alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it. Yeah. I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly, and I'm going to be happy about where I end up.
Motherfucker, blindly. I just want to turn my brain off and follow blindly. That's my damn towel so I can throw this. Let me go get a towel just so I can throw it at you. Hold on. I got to go. I need to show you I'm throwing in the goddamn towel. You see this? You see that? You see that?
An alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it. Yeah. I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly, and I'm going to be happy about where I end up. That's what it's about. We go out. I don't have to use my brain. I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Order the whole thing for us. Take me, plan the thing. Say you tell me where we're going. And we're all set. That's honestly, it's so long.
The fact they got this damn piano music. And this girl over there. Yep, you speak, girl. You speak. Tell it like it is. Look at it with this goddamn piano music like they really saying something. They don't even hear themselves, right?
I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Order the whole thing for us. Take me, plan the thing. Say you tell me where we're going. And we're all set. That's honestly, it's so lost on us. And like, yes, toxic masculinity, that's not good, but we need masculinity. It's really important. And that's what we try to push. And we live in a time of, unfortunately, new age feminism and this whole idea that women and men need to be the same and they need to compete. And it's all from the enemy. It's all lies. None of it is good for us. So you don't want to be equal? We're equal in God's eyes.
What? Not her talking to him. Oh. No, not her telling. I thought she was talking to women, and it was just them. Not her telling this shit to a man, and he like, so you don't want to be equal? Oh my God. I know I'm not from this motherfucking planet. I know unequivocally that I am not a fucking native here. Not her talking to a man.
And it's all from the enemy. It's all lies. None of it is good for us. So you don't want to be equal? we're equal in God's eye. We're equal in value. We're different in role and in the way that we operate. This is all we want, right? We're very
POV, your wife turns her brain off anytime she's with you.
Wait, did I pack everything? Oh yeah, we good. All the water bottles are filled. Do I got the chargers? Yep. Boarding passes are there. Oh wait, did I book the... Oh yeah, we good. I wish I could have been there to watch Jesus walk on water. Oh wait, is that a donut pastry I smell?
POV, your wife turns her brain...
Babe, can you hold this for a sec? I gotta fill up petrol. Just hold it. Chips? Yeah. Just keep holding it. I'm just gonna fill up petrol.
A motherfucker can tell a woman to do anything. A man could tell a woman to do anything, not him telling her motherfucking ass to hold the damn thing and her silly ass hold it.
Just keep holding it for a sec, yeah? Yeah, I'll get you a drink. Just keep holding it, yeah? Babe, what are you doing? Like, I said I'm gonna fill up petrol. Why are you holding that? You're an idiot. What the hell's wrong with you, bro?
This is why, ooh, women so easy to run game. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Damn, this why they want to trap your ass in the house. That's why they want to trap you. You really can't take care of yourself. You really can't take care of yourself. Oh my God.
Because one thing I'm going to do is turn my brain off when I'm with that man.
Hi, my babies. I've been seeing all the girlies Stitch, talking about their boyfriends and their husbands and all of the ability to turn the brain off. And I just want to add my little contribute to the chat, you know what I mean? Because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, I host a podcast called With Love and Butter, Chef's podcast on dating and relationships and all the food and drinks that get us through it, okay? I'm a girl, Courtney Fudge. And prior to this relationship, which it feels like we've been in it for so much longer in like the best way possible, but it's really been less than a year. But prior to that, for like 2.5 years, I was just running around. I was a very single duckling, okay? And I was dating and I was doing things and it was a great time. It was a great time. But the way that I knew that I was ready to enter partnership with this man, I call him B for the purposes of the internet, but you know what I mean, Big Daddy. The way that I knew that
I call him B for the purpose of the internet, but Big Daddy. Big Daddy. You're looking for a goddamn parent. Womanhood is looking for a parent in a man, looking for a daddy. And then when somebody tell you this, you just picking and choosing. It's not all us. It's only some.
I was ready to be with B was when he took us on an otter date. He knows I love otters. Okay. So he takes me to a petting zoo in North Georgia, but we are in Atlanta. I'm here for like a quick little trip. This is when we first started dating. We're literally like, we had gone on our first date and then there was a month between our first date and our second date. For our second big date, he puts me in the car, does not tell me where we're going, just tells me like, hey, here's some directions, I'm going to pick you up on Sunday at 10. I was ready at Sunday. At 9:45, I was waiting. You know what I mean? He comes, he picks me up with the Starbucks, and we take our asses in the car. I have no idea where we're going, you guys. I'm wearing closed-toe shoes, long sleeves, jeans, because Big Daddy told me to do that.
This when they was dating? And Big Daddy told her to do that and didn't tell her where they was going, and so she just jumped in the car with somebody she didn't really know. I might need to rewind, because did she say this was when they was dating? And she just jumped in the car with somebody that didn't tell her where the hell they was going? And she just blindly followed?
Because that's what Big Daddy told me to do. And even early in, I was like, I'm gonna listen to that man because I don't think he playing. You know what I mean? And so we're just driving. Y'all, it's like an hour and 15 minutes of a drive. I'm just in the car, I'm just chatting. And the way that I never thought to be suspicious, the way that I never thought to like double check, oh, let me see what's up here in the area, like the way that I never, and anybody who knows me knows that like I'm a very...
This the reason why they can't trust your ass to lead a motherfucking thing. You can't be in charge of nothing. Cause a woman gonna let the motherfucking shit go to hell. First and foremost, a man gonna take it to hell anyway. The real question is, who gonna send it to hell faster? Which one gonna go faster? Because both humans are incapable of leading any motherfucking thing, male or female. But out of the two, between a male and a female, who gonna burn this bitch down faster? A goddamn woman.
Meticulous type B personality. She ain't type A. She never gave type A, but I'm quite meticulous as a damn type B. The way that it never even dawned on me to ask follow-up questions, I said, can you just tell me what I should be wearing? He did. And then I sat my cute black ass in that car and I let him drive me to Lord knows where. Okay. Now, did I take a photo of his ID and send it to mom? Yes. Yes. But now we share a townhouse. So look at how this happened. And this man gets me in the car.
Women be willing to risk their life for a damn fairy tale. This is a big ass gamble and a big ass risk for a damn fairy tale. This is what womanhood, and she telling this shit with confidence like this is cool. Don't listen to these women. They'll have you doing stupid stuff.
And he takes me to go see some goddamn otters. I didn't even know that that's what was happening until we pulled into a petting zoo. And I thought we were just going to like ride around the petting zoo and touch a fuzzy cow or an ostrich or an alpaca, right? Like that's what I was mentally prepared to go and do. And then we get up to the thing. I'm still not asking no questions. I'm all caught up. I'm chittering. I'm doing whatever. Nothing happening up here. You guys, so much happens in this cranium on the daily. You know what I mean? There's really a lot going on. So
when women get around men, women stop thinking. And women don't want to think. This is your version of womanhood. I'm telling you, I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want nothing to do with this version of womanhood. This is why they think you're dumb. And the more aesthetically pleasing you are, the dumber they think you are. And there's a legitimate reason for that. Because you chicks want to turn your brains off. You want to turn your damn brains off. And then you want to get attention based on your appearance. And then you start doing silly shit. You really don't think. And then you wonder why these males have no respect for you, because no matter what profession, no matter what money you make, this is how you act when you get around them. Totally dumbfounded. No brain activity at all. And then you get up here and announce it to the world.
the fact that like I was truly just, I could have been damn near counting sheep. I might as well have been asleep. And it's only when I hear him on the daily, you know what I mean? There's really a lot going on. So the fact that like I was truly just, I could have been damn near counting sheep. I might as well have been asleep. And it's only when I hear the attendant go, oh yeah, the otter experience. Y'all, I literally lost my shit. I did not ask that man any questions. I did not want to know anything that was going on. And that is very unlike me. That's just so deeply unlike me. And that was the first time that I knew. I was like, I don't think that this is somebody that I have to question, because I could tell by your posture that you're going to stand on business. And he be standing on business. And it makes things so much easier for me, who's somebody who has had to stand on business for not just myself, but for everybody else, it feels like around me. and who is constantly doing the work of thinking about people and the work of being thoughtful and considerate and going above and beyond to sort of bring people into an experience is really lovely, wonderful work worth doing. And it is also freaking exhausting. And it was the first time that I felt like time and time and time again, I was going to be considered deeply by someone. And it allowed me to not be in a questioning and confirming and having to double check behind somebody's back sort of.
Don't want to think. Don't want to think. This is the reason why me and most women, we don't see eye to eye. I can't relate with most women. I cannot. Baby, I can't think, I can't live my life like that. And I'm thinking that y'all don't, I swear to God, I thought something totally different about women when I first started this whole thing. I really did. Women have shown me that, Princella, you a glitch in the matrix, because this ain't how we get down. That stuff you talk about, that's too masculine. That's too manly. You crazy. I don't understand. That's y'all thought process. I don't resonate with this.
And it really was a huge mind shift for me. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all another example because there's a theme, right? And what it allows me to do is say yes. It allows me to live in a yes sort of space. If he is managing the more tedious, and he volunteers for them, if he is managing like the more tedious logistical, considerations of the things, but he has all the information to go forth and plan that, the most he does is confirm where I want to sit on the plane. We have an upcoming trip. We're going to Europe shortly. I don't even know what time the flight is. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. And I love that. That has never been an experience for me where I just know that like it is handled. Now, as a result, the trade-off here is that he knows that things around here are handled, right? As it pertains to him, as it pertains to his people, as it pertains to his family, as it pertains to his day-to-day and his schedule. If
that's what y'all want to do, you want to be a slave that don't use your brain, and then you act like I'm just talking and pulling this shit out of thin air. Like I ain't got no basis for what I'm saying. Like I have no legitimate basis for what I'm saying. Yes, I do.
Men have become so sensitive that every time their women express the way that they make them feel, they feel like they're being attacked. She's not attacking you. She's trying to teach you how to properly love her. She's trying to teach you how to properly nurture her, but your wounds, your ego, your pride.
I understand why men can't stand niggas like this. I totally understand why niggas can't stand niggas like this. These ain't nothing but panderers that use they success to jerk off on other men, knowing good and damn well they frauds and just telling women what they want to hear, and then trying to win the women over by pseudo checking the other men.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret if you are dating an older man. My boyfriend is twice my age, and this works like a charm. Older men are not afraid of you needing them. They're not afraid of your feelings. They're not afraid of communication. They actually welcome you telling them exactly how you're feeling when you're feeling it. My boyfriend probably thinks I don't know how to screw in a light bulb by myself. And it's because I always want him to feel like I need him. I'm never a strong, independent woman, whatever, when I'm in his presence. Like, yeah, on a day-to-day, like I run my business and all that. But like, when it's time to come home, he knows that I can't do anything. I can't even think without him. I'm gonna tell you,
I do not resonate with humans. I don't resonate with humans. I got to accept that I'm a damn alien. I'm not from here. I have just inhabited a human body for a spiritual purpose. But humans, I do not resonate with the way y'all got to operate to get along with each other. This shit is crazy. This is insanity. All this is insanity.
And this is why you can't depend on your man too much when you're hanging out with him, because if you go to the bathroom at the movie theater, you gotta know which movie theater you're in. Had to go find that.
Bitch, wait a minute, stop. You went to the movie theater. Your man took you to the movie theater. And you trying to find the restroom and you don't even know what movie theater you went to because you wasn't paying no attention? You mean to tell me you wasn't paying no attention, so you don't even know what theater, and you had to walk outside to go see what theater y'all went to?
And this is why you can't depend on your man too much when you're hanging out with him, because if you go to the bathroom at the movie theater, you gotta know which movie theater you're in.
You can't depend on your man too much, because if you do and you need to go to the bathroom, you got to know what movie theater you in. If you go to the movie theater with your man, I had to go out there and look.
Had to go find that because I didn't know. And this is why you.
And they be doing this stuff and acting like it's cute. This how you end up on milk cartons. This right here is how you end up on milk cartons.
There goes 2 exits to the left. My nearest exit is still in front of me. That guy looks kind of suspicious. Make sure he doesn't get too close to her.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, that's his personal home.
If you don't enjoy being alone with yourself and your own thoughts.
Did you want to go back to the hotel?
But you gotta take pictures though.
Yeah, I'm saying so we could do that on the way, or I don't know. I don't really know where we're even going. I turn my brain off when I'm with you, so I don't know.
Okay. What's up? All right. I'll lead the way there.
You see this? You see that?
Did you want to go back to the hotel?
But you gotta take pictures though.
Yeah, I'm saying so we could do that on the way, or I don't know. I don't really know where we're even going. I turn my brain off when I'm with you, so I don't know.
Okay. What's up? All right. I'll lead the way there.
Did you want?
Baby, I can't help y'all. I can't. Baby, survival of the fittest, ma'am. You're sitting ducks. This is what womanhood. Look at her. This is what y'all think womanhood is.
Go back
just
to
dressing cute to get attention from a man, so you could turn your brain off and be a damn walking dodo bird. You just want to look cute and feel taken care of. Man, I ain't diddly squat that I can do with a lot of you chicks.
The number one thing a woman values is safety. Simple and plain. And it's not just physical safety. It's mental safety. Like, that woman want to lay in your arms and put her head on your chest and feel like all is right with the world. Like, that woman wants the safety of knowing that, hey, it's not people out here knowing things about my man that I don't know. Like, that woman wants the safety of feeling.
1 hour till boarding. Still gotta check our bags. Gate is A6. Did I pack the passports? Yeah, I did pack the passports.
Go, we're going on a trip through our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einstein.
1 hour till boarding. Still gotta check. 1 hour till boarding. Still gotta check our bags. Gate is A6. Did I pack the passports? Yeah, I did pack the passports.
Go, we're going on a trip through our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einstein.
Here are the
There's a viral video going around of Lala telling Jay Cinco that she turns off her brain when he's around. Really? Because I feel like a lot of men don't know what that's like to have a woman tell them that. If you ever had a woman tell you that, I know you're a good ass man to her. Because that's the biggest compliment a woman can give you. is a woman can wholeheartedly, I mean 100% turn off her brain and around you. That means she's not worried about you looking at another female. She's not worried about you cheating. She's not worried about you doing none of that. And she knows that you're protecting her. A lot of men don't do that these days. So Jay Cinco is up there. Like, I'm telling you. Like, and I love this for him, because if he can show that, you know, he can give up a bunch of women and focus on one woman, and he's a big influencer, I feel like a lot of men will look at that and be like, damn. And Lala is a beautiful ass girl. Her telling him that on stream and everything, and his character is changing, I feel like that's setting an example for a lot of the men. I do. I really do.
Now tell me this ain't what women want. Stop. Don't ever come on my show and try to act like I'm just saying stuff to quote unquote bully women. Like I'm just no. No, baby. You got some explaining to do. Cause this is the mentality of women. This is the collective mentality. This is what you want.
I turn my brain off when I'm with you. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? You turn your
Look. The men know something wrong with you. This the second man that looked at you crazy when the third one. Women can't see themselves. Women really can't see themselves.
What the fuck you talking about, bitch? You turn your brain off when you're with me. So what? So all of a sudden you forgot on how to be an adult? I turn my brain off when I'm with you. Bitch, you better turn it back on before I cheat. The fuck? I turn my brain off when I'm with you. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? You turn your brain off when you're with me. So what? So all of a sudden you forgot on how to be an adult? I turn my brain off when I'm with you. Bitch, you better turn it back on before I cheat.
The men look at you crazy. You're actually crazy. And that's why it's so easy to run game on y'all. Because you're fucking dodo birds. You're gullible. You're naive, and you want to be that way. And then you want to call other women masculine and manly when they ain't stupid like you. When they actually got some get up and go and some drive. And some damn sense. You think being a woman is being a whore with no motherfucking sense. A goddamn crumb bum begging for change. That's what you think womanhood is.
You know those TikToks that are like, I can turn my brain off when my boyfriend's around? My brain is off. Yeah. Joe does everything. Joe, no.
One thing as a man that you gonna realize once you get a girlfriend or you're around a homegirl and y'all in public, if you give off the vibe of somebody that is a protector or a leader, bro, she will literally go brain dead. I'm talking about she will completely turn off her brain. I'm talking about she might run into glass doors. She might not look, bro. It could be somebody running up on her with a weapon and she won't even look. Cause she know you. It's like she just has that innate feeling that you gonna protect her.
Baby, the men know you're dumb. And it's nothing for them to play the role real quick and lure your ass right into the woods. And then you want to play victim like this ain't your fault. Like your intentional stupidity, your intentional lack of situational awareness, you think this is cute. Girl, that's your fault. This all on you, ma'am. The fact that these guys can sit up here and say this about you and you think it's cute. Baby, you're in danger, ma'am.
One thing as a man that you gonna realize once you get a girlfriend or you're around a homegirl and y'all in public, if you give off the vibe of somebody that is a protector or a leader, bro, she will literally go brain dead. I'm talking about she will completely turn off her brain. I'm talking about she might run into glass doors. She might not look, bro. It could be somebody running up on her with a weapon and she won't even look. Cause she know you. It's like she just has that innate feeling that you gonna protect her. Girls do this a lot. Ladies do this a lot. Every single time they're around somebody they feel like that could protect them, it's like all social awareness is completely like wiped. And by any means, I'm not saying women aren't on point in public settings. I mean, they have to be. They're women, you know what I'm saying? There's creepy guys everywhere. There's creepy girls everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? But when they're around somebody, bruh, it doesn't matter how on point they are. They don't care when they're around somebody that they feel is a protector, a leader, or anybody that gives off that vibe. It could be another girl too. They just feel like they could trust you. One thing as a man that
women don't want to take care of themselves. This is evidence that women do not want the responsibility of taking care of themselves. Because the fact of the matter is, you can't trust everybody, and you better not trust nobody. You have to always be alert. Because most women so dumb, they sleep with the enemy. Women just sleep with anybody. Women don't even know how to pick men. Women pick pedophiles for boyfriends. Women pick men that got debt. Women pick men with whole families. Women pick men with STDs. Women don't even know how to pick men. And then they get in relationships and then instantly turn their damn brain off with a man. Women's intuition don't even work unless she talking about she feel like he cheating. And that ain't even intuition. That's just insecurity. This is how women behave. And then when you tell them about themselves, they want to act like you just picking on them because they don't want to be responsible for their own lives. How you pick the ops and then think you can trust them with your life? You are always responsible for you. Always, 1,000% of the time. No matter who you around, you always have to be responsible. That's how an adult thinks. But women want you to call them a woman, but they act like fucking girls. Perpetual underage girls. But they want you to call them women. Women where? Woman where, ma'am? You a fucking child. A female that can't think, that don't want to stand up for herself, that don't want the responsibility of taking care of herself. But you want somebody to call you a woman. You want to sit up here and keep correcting people, not female, woman. Hell no, they said it the right way, female. They said it the right goddamn way. Because ain't nothing womanly about this. Nothing.
Fellas, listen to me. When it comes to a real woman, and let me state that again, a real woman that's about character, substance, she doesn't look for perfection. She doesn't fall for perfection. She falls and she opens up her heart and her spirit for certainty, for assurance. It's like this, a woman's heart is like a bridge suspended over deep water. It holds weight only when the cables are tight and the anchors are set. You got to understand that women are built to thrive in uncertainty. It doesn't mean that they make all the best decisions. It's just a psychological thing. It's just how they're created and wired. But certainty speaks to the deepest part of them. It's the part wired for survival, for safety, for building something real. When you hesitate as a man, when you send mixed...
I used to having 2-minute attacks. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's a beautiful day out. Oh, those guys are kind of staring kind of hard. It is a new neighborhood. Need to be on alert. Why is that car driving so slow?
Anxiety, oh, it's my anxiety.
Yo, I'm sorry. Your idea of womanhood is definitely not my idea of womanhood. I'm sorry. It's just not. Let's see. Listen to this. Look. I'm officially look at this.
Baby noises that if a woman acts like a baby in a relationship, it's because she's with a man. If she acts like a mother, it's because she's with a baby. Okay, it's simple as that. My girl barely speaks words anymore. Okay, she just makes little baby noises that only I understand, and I provide her nourishment, comfort, and cuddles accordingly. You know, I don't remember the last time she had to think for herself while we were out in the world. Okay, if you actually show up, gently lead, communicate, and know what empathy is, congratulations, bro, you're rare. Let her melt. She couldn't wait for this opportunity. All right, but if she's out here taking care of everything, fixing your resume, reminding you to drink water, that's not a healthy romantic love. Okay, that's borderline parenting, and she didn't sign up to raise the man she's dating. You know, a man who
Yet you supposed to raise her though. You supposed to be her parent though. She ain't supposed to be your parent, but you supposed to be her parent.
If a woman acts like a baby in a relationship, it's because she's with a man. If she acts like a mother, it's because she's with a baby. Okay, it's simple as that. My girl barely speaks words anymore. Okay, she just makes little baby noises that only I understand.
Now, if you ain't got no sneakers.
Did you know in a relationship, if a woman acts like a child, she's with a grown man? However, if she acts like a mother, she's with a baby boy. Did you know in a relationship, if a woman acts like a child, she's with a grown man?
If a woman act like a child, she with a grown man. And y'all want somebody to call you women.
If a man has a healthy understanding that women are children and you're not in this adversarial back and forth with an adult, you're in this back and forth with a 7-year-old. So imagine you having a daughter and your daughter comes up and says, you broke, you're this and that. You're going to be like, what are you talking about? What do you want? Come here. Why are you so mad? You're literally going to comfort her because you're mad about something. You're not mad at me. What's really bothering you? And you're actually going to comfort her. The same thing with your lady. When she starts talking all kinds of crazy stuff or whatever, she's not mad at you. You triggered her and she's now in regression and she's literally talking to her mother or her father. And she's a 7-year-old child in regression. So
This ain't got nothing to do with them being pedos. This has everything to do with how y'all asses acting. You act like children. Every guy, listen, when I did the wife equals hoe show where I was reviewing the pimp documentary, the pimp in the show, he said, you got to understand women act like children. So when you got a stable of hoes, you got to handle them like a bunch of kids. I'm sorry, but that's how y'all act. I'm telling you that they're right. You act like kids. And you want to be children for eternity. But you want somebody to call you a woman. You ain't a woman. You a fucking child. Male at the most.
women are children.
Put it back on me. What?
My husband, he sees me like a child. He sees me like a child. And he always jokes. He's like, you're like a little girl. I'm like a child with him because he allows the space for me to feel. It makes your inner child even.
Look, the women want this. The women want to be children. Do you hear this shit?
Women are children.
Put it back on me. What?
My husband, he sees me like a child. He sees me like a child. And he always jokes. He's like, you're like a little girl. I'm like a child with him because he allows the space for me to feel.
It makes your inner child even feel safe.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. With your husband, you feel like you're a little girl. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
If you stop for a second.
That's how it should be. When you're with your husband, you feel like a little child. That's how it should be. Women want to be children. They want to feel taken care of. They looking for a daddy. They looking for a parent.
And look at yourself as a child and say, I need an authority figure. The type of man you date is going to be different because you're going to be like, can he save me, protect me? Love is protection.
I was the financial provider in both my marriages. Now everyone's like, Sarah, you're too masculine. What can I do? If the men wore the skirt in the relationship, somebody had to wear the pants, right?
What can they do now at this point?
The little girl that you always wanted to be. Is meant to help you embrace the little girl in you that you never had the opportunity to be when you were little. Like Michael Jackson.
You should say that. That is helpful because I do agree. Don't just be talking all this trash on it.
Look, he say that, and then I agree. I do agree. Listen, my information is to try to help grown ass people, grown women. This is the collective mentality. Women are mentally children, and they stuck there.
A woman, this is all we want. We want
to. There's a lot of men in relationships right now that are dealing with women who never grew up because they expected to be treated like a princess the entire time, and they were actually looking for a father figure, not a partner. So a lot of these men have adapted themselves and gaslit themselves into happiness, thinking that this is the best that they can do. And the reality is that these types of men will spend hours in the gym. They will spend hours playing video games. They might even pick up a drinking habit or
I made a video saying that women are children and it went crazy viral. So here is part 2, 3 ways women act like children. Number 1, they do not have the capacity to take accountability. When they are caught in the wrong, they will start insulting you instead of saying, you know what, I did do that, I apologize, it won't happen again. That's maturity, that's logical, that's reasonable. But they don't do that because they don't have the capacity to take accountability like a kid. And so they will just scream and yell and kick and whine and do anything they can't but that. Number 2, when they get emotionally offended over a conversation, they will do low blows on how you look or anything really, really silly and immature instead of actually looking at the conversation as a whole and attacking the point logically. Number 3,
males do that shit. Both of their ass do that shit. That's why I say they ain't nothing but a bunch of males and females out here.
they can be very, very selfish in what they want to a point where they don't care about anything else, just like a kid. When a kid wants chocolate, he'll run through a brick wall, scream and yell to get it, and they will do the same thing. I made a video saying that women are children, and
it's the truth, though. It's the truth. It's the truth.
It's very hard to be romantic with someone when they need to.
Ain't nothing wrong with babying your girl. That girl be goddamn stressed, overwhelmed, overthinking, shit, overanalyzing every goddamn thing possible. She need a little time to just, act like a baby, be baby sometimes, man. Kiss that girl forehead, tell her you love her, rub her feet. Like, just treat her good, man, goddamn.
Let's say you 45 years old, biologically. Your queen is 45 years old, biologically. But she been traumatized, raped, abused, abandoned by her father, emotionally scarred by her mother. Although she's 45 biologically, psychologically, she could be 12.
Mm. Most women are stuck between 12 and 15 years old.
You see, when a woman around a man that she feels safe with, her brain just turn off. All of a sudden, I don't know what I want to eat, I don't know where I want to go, and I don't know what I want to do. I just want to be in your presence. It don't matter, you choose. You see, when a woman around a man that she feels safe with, her brain just turn off. All of a sudden, I don't know what I want to eat, I don't know where I want to go, and I don't know what I want to do.
A woman acts like a child when she's with a man she feels safe with. How many more of these we got to
When a woman
to
is
play?
constantly having to act like your mother, she no longer looks at you like her man. You become her child. Too many men are going into relationships with the mother syndrome, expecting the...
I don't treat women as equal. I tweeted the other day, it went viral. I said you can either understand women or you can respect them, but you can't do both. And the reason why I say that is I trust you guys to be women, which is act like children, not have any kind of accountability, make bad decisions, and then immediately infantilize yourself and try to get appeasement from society and feel sorry for you.
Ain't that's what Sha'Carri? Ain't that's exactly what Sha'Carri Richardson did? That is exactly what she did. That is exactly what she did. So I'm going to play this whole thing through, and then we'll play Sha'Carri Richardson again and see if she didn't do exactly that.
I don't treat women as equal. I tweeted the other day, it went viral. I said you can either understand women or you can respect them, but you can't do both. And the reason why I say that is I trust you guys to be women, which is act like children, not have any kind of accountability, make bad decisions, and then immediately infantilize yourself and try to get appeasement from society and feel sorry for you. Versus like with men, when we make our mistakes, we typically have to eat it and we got to deal with consequences. With you guys, you can always say, oh, I didn't know, I'm a victim.
Yeah.
And society will feel sorry for you. And I look at
more
it,
grace.
I look at it like, since women, lack accountability in many different things, especially within relationships with men, I'm just not going to give you guys the authority in the first place. I'm just going to go ahead and understand you guys move a certain way and behave a certain way. So I need to be the leader and just kind of guide you through everything. So this is why I'm a big proponent when a guy meets a girl, you kind of got to let her know what the program is up front and let her know, take it or fucking leave it.
Yeah.
Because the other issue is that in modern society, I don't think a lot, like we discussed before, I don't think many women are wife material. A lot of you guys have bad habits. You talk back. You don't respect male authority. You think you're equal to your guy. You think you could, motivate him or whatever it may be, or tell him what to do. And with that said, I do see your perspective because a lot of guys are idiots. But I think for men, they need to kind of step up and understand that women are the inferior gender, and we need to step up and be leaders in every way. Because realistically speaking, you guys are emotional, erratic, and make a lot of bad decisions. And we have only ourselves to blame if we put you guys in a leadership role in the relationship and it goes to fucking shit. Right? If I give children dynamite, right, and they blow their hands off, though the children, bear a little bit of responsibility for blowing their hand off, it's ultimately my fault for giving them something that blew their hand off because I know better and I'm supposed to be the leader. That's how I look at women. And I know that sounds like a very fucked up way to look at it, but I think this is the way that it's worked for most human history, where men were in leadership roles and led women in relationships.
How do you?
You make it hard to disagree with that. I mean, after a series of making my way downtown, la da 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 da, yeah, we just want to turn our brains off. I don't even know what I want to. You make it hard. You got the capability. You have many capabilities that you do not want to live up to. Now, Sha'Carri Richardson did just that. She surely did. Infantilized herself. Did all that stuff and infantilized herself looking for sympathy. Not wanting to take no accountability for her actions and her behaviors. Keep in mind, look at her. Like a goddamn chihuahua, her little short ass. Little chihuahua thinking it's Suge Knight. Look at her. Following him all around, pushing him. Bam! She doing all this.
Was there someone talking to you?
Are you serious right now? Alright. Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay. Yep. Okay. I will never you again. Ever. You gotta go this way. Okay. Can we please hold these, protect the shoulders or something? Like, this is like completely unacceptable. Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not gonna resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just gonna give you a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I know you're not, but
I'm not a
unfortunately
criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
Infantilizing
You know what? I'm not
herself.
resisting. I will sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had to argue with my boyfriend. Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'Carri.
I tweeted the other day, it went viral. I said you can either understand women or you can respect them, but you can't do both. And the reason why I say that is I trust you guys to be women, which is act like children, not have any kind of accountability, make bad decisions, and then immediately infantilize yourself and try to get appeasement from society and feel sorry for you.
Did she not just sit up here and do that? Did she not just sit up here and do exactly that?
You have to go ahead and. This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I argue with my boyfriend.
Miss Richardson.
I'm
So one thing,
asking
just
you.
one thing.
I argue with my boyfriend.
One thing. I just want
What
you
do
to
you need me to do?
So they searched you out here, okay? Once we go to the jail.
I tweeted the other day, it went viral. I said you can either understand women or you can respect them, but you can't do both. And the reason why I say that is I trust you guys to be women, which is act like children, not have any kind of accountability, make bad decisions, and then immediately infantilize yourself and try to get appeasement from society and feel sorry for you. Versus like,
Yo. So what is anybody supposed to do? And you think somebody's supposed to rally on your behalf and for what? For what? Don't come over here telling me nothing about no damn solitary incident with the way women did me. Don't even come over here with that. Don't even come over here with that. Don't tell me nothing about a goddamn solitary incident. This is y'all behavior. And the fact of the matter is, women can do this shit and then run around and act like they divine. Women act like their aggression, their narcissism, and their victimhood, you act like that's divine. You like to throw rocks and hide your hand. This what you do. Don't come over here telling me about no goddamn isolated incident. A fucking solitary incident. All y'all the same. All of you. And when I say all of you, I'm talking about Christian, Democrats, Republicans, all y'all ass the same. Your ego have you saying stupid shit like that. That's just an isolated incident. White folks say the same shit about motherfucking racism. Black folks say the same thing about y'all motherfucking degenerate behaviors. Democrats, Republicans, you all are ego driven and you all want to convince everybody that your behaviors are isolated and just a figment of everybody's imagination. Everybody who associates with themselves with some group does that to protect their goddamn ego. Meanwhile, all this stuff going on in the world, and all of you would like to lead people to believe that it's only 10 bad people in the world. It's only one bad woman. It's only one bad man, one bad Democrat, one bad goddamn Republican, one bad Christian, one bad Muslim. It's just 10 bad people in the entire goddamn world. This is y'all's collective behavior. This is y'all's collective mentality. Everybody ain't lying on you. You so desperately want to protect this crazy ass ego you have. You don't want to look in the mirror and change nothing. You just want to protect yourself, no matter how wicked you are. You just want to throw it off. It's them, not me. It's everybody. I don't see this. No, Sha'Carri's behavior highlighted the reality of how y'all all are behind the scenes. You're passive aggressive. A lot of women love to antagonize men. Hit me, motherfucker. You can't do this because I'm a woman. Kevin Samuels even told y'all to your face that you do this. You don't like nobody to tell you that you're wrong. You don't like nobody to show you your real behavior because you want to put this image that you an angel so that way you can throw rocks and hide your damn hand. You want to throw rocks and hide your hand. You need people to trust your wicked ass. You need people to believe your funky ass tears. When you ain't nothing but a goddamn liar, a fucking snake, right? This what? Speaking of, perfect time for me to read this. Perfect segue into this. This woman better be sleeping with one eye open and one eye goddamn closed. She better sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. Because this woman is in danger. I need some serious advice. I did the unthinkable. I got caught cheating on my husband. Apparently, he had a private investigator who has been following me for a few weeks now. I was caught red-handed. On my way home, he sent me 3 pictures. One of me going inside the hotel, another one of me leaving, and he sent me one more of the guy who I was having an affair with. I was scared to go home. My husband showed no emotions. Once I got home, he was feeding the kids, and when he put them to bed, he came into the bedroom and asked me 3 questions. Was it worth it? Did I love him? And how many times? I told him no, and 11 times. All he said was, I forgive you. I fixed a bowl of cereal and went to bed. We slept in the same bed. The next morning, he got up like nothing had ever happened. This was 3 weeks ago. He hasn't mentioned it since. He hasn't told no one in our family. I made a mistake. I thought I was missing something, and I got caught up. I apologized and he said he forgave me. My marriage of 13 years, like any marriage, it just wasn't exciting anymore. Women are dope addicts. It just needs to be, they get married for excitement. Thrill. Chasing thrills. I felt as if we outgrew each other. This morning he asked if I wanted a divorce, and I told him no. He said okay and left for work. Since the incident, he has not touched me. I asked him last night and he said he wasn't ready. To be honest, I'm scared. He's too calm. He hasn't done or said anything crazy, which is what worries me. Any other man would have gone crazy, talked crazy, or even tried to fight, but he did nothing. He's just entirely too calm about it all. My girlfriend told me that I need to leave before he kills me. She's the only person that knows about this. I blocked that guy that I was cheating with. I cut it off the next day. What do I do? Girl, you in danger. Molly, you in danger, girl. Y'all be sitting up here playing these games, sitting up here chasing you fucking sex addicts. You addicted. You get in relationships for sex. You don't even have a mind connection. You thought you outgrew somebody because the sex wasn't exciting no more. The relationship wasn't exciting. So you out here cheating now. You don't even know what this man thinking. You don't know what this man thinking. Because if he planned all this time and got a private investigator, ma'am, he got other things going on in his head because you didn't even know he had that in his head. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all be dealing with. And since we know that you walking your way downtown, walking fast, we know that's going on in your goddamn head because you don't fucking use your brain, bitch. We know you didn't see the signs. We know you didn't see nothing. The only thing you saw was your cooter drying up. So you had to go get it stuck and wet again. That's the only fucking thing you saw. Hey, you might be in danger, girl. Because let me tell you something. Being calm like that, and you tell a nigga 11 times, girl, if you think he a monk, you think he a monk and just gonna let that shit slide? First question he asked you, was it worth it? What that mean? What does that question mean? Is it worth it? What you finna miss? And he just in there casually feeding the kids? And he said nothing to nobody? You children. You children. You just regular old degular females. You ain't grew up. Ain't nothing woman about you. Just sex addicted fiends who turn their brains off and don't want to think and want to play make believe for eternity. Yes, ma'am, you should be worried. You sure should. You don't know who you playing with out here. But, I don't know what to tell you. Get out there and be safe. All I can tell you is be safe. Be safe. You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You don't need my help. You don't need nobody's help. Right? You don't need to grow up. You got it all figured out. Right? Making my way downtown, walking fast, keep on with your keep on. Keep on. Stephanie. $1.49. Thank you. Inspiration content, $2. Earth Love, $10. I love you, P. Love you too. Inspirational content, $2. How did women become this dumb? I don't get it. They always been that way. $5. That's why religion is so popular. It allows its followers to remain children who defer to their imaginary parent for everything. No self-agency. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, y'all saw I threw in the towel. I physically threw in that goddamn towel, right? Now, for any of you who actually want to grow up and you actually want to be an adult, a successful one too, that evolves and can move into fifth dimensional consciousness while everybody else gets left behind while they jacking off and playing in boxes and shit. When you want to do that, then check out the alternative programs that we have. I got several coaching. I have several coaching programs. We just did our business workshop yesterday, which was phenomenal, right? And we had our Love, Men, and Manipulation Decoded workshop, which was also phenomenal. Okay. And we got some new coaching students. I got some other programs coming up. I got some other workshops. I'm about to transition into doing a lot of master classes. So if you are looking to evolve from what it means to be a female and actually evolve into a woman, because that's a state of mind. Being a woman has more to do with your mind and a whole lot less to do with your behind. Okay. Most women don't have a mind, as you see. They don't. If you want a mind, then you can come to my classes, university. Okay. So anyway, you can check out the links in my description. My link tree in my bio is there. All right. I appreciate y'all listening. And tomorrow is movie night. If you want to come and check out movie night is for all members. So if you have a badge by your name, any membership level, then you are welcome to come to movie night. Movie night will start tomorrow at 8 p.m. If you want to check that out, come and check out the, it'll be on the community wall. You'll see it there. So I will see y'all tomorrow for movie night. Have a good one. Peace.